a problem for Paimon.
We got like 3 more mystery here. We got like 3 more, and I don't know what to do with it. If it says let me to wait, I'll wait. Because as of right now, I don't know what to do with it. Oh, there's one more. Oh, that was quick. Okay, time. Is it 8:30? I forgot the time that they asked for, but I'm.
Taste this.
Right. Cool. Here we go.
What do we do? The whole situation is such a plan.
Just relax. Even if everyone besides...
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
We gonna face Navia. How fun. I don't know what to do now. Really don't.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your invest?
To be honest,
No. We're already very grateful that you... Well, now, don't you all look disappointed. That was to be expected, of course. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly...
Since both parties are present, firstly, in order for the audience to
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once.
Yes, that's...
In that case, I call up.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder...
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course.
And you didn't hear...
No, nothing.
I see. But when the
Huh?
hey,
Yeah, I'm sure he could have...
I was right by the box.
Ooh.
look at those scales.
Well, then, of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundation... Tell me,
The House of the Hearth?
Oh no. I knew it.
wonder they did something.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatu. I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably
Yeah, as
wasn't-
expected.
That's irrelevant.
Indeed. Then perhaps your first priority is to prove... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night...
Hey, Linny, why didn't you...
Order! Order! First, when the thud was heard in the are these claims?
No, we gonna trust them.
Please and
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true.
Oh no.
I knew it.
Well, that's it.
What should we do now?
granted. In that case, what is your
Is that really?
The defendant...
order? Your request is reasonable.
So, you... In that case...
No, 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 we're gonna keep doing it. I knew it.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We based our entire reason not to set the...
I'm I know you've clashed with the Vatuis, but our organization is very, very large.
Right now, we want to...
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same... I knew if it weren't for our respect... That's why I didn't... The truth is very important, but right. So, you met a Fatus who works at... But still.
Sorry.
Well, you both say that, but... Right.
Of course. We've been trying to find out how the oratory... During our investigations, from that moment on, Lynette and I have been
Is that what you needed?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 70... So, after jumping into the...
That air vent was created during the construction.
Well, nothing. Which should have been impossible, of course. That voice seemed to recognize me. On the way back, I saw the... After that...
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you...
That's the only way we can save.
So, there... It was never my way. But, like I said earlier, you can be...
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales... If we want to refute the Hydro Arc... Huh?
Okay. Ooh, I don't get it, but okay, sure. I don't get it, I'm stupid, no? What the hell?
Both parties. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating...
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Okay.
As the countdown began, he entered. When the flatbed trolley passed, he did not realize that the sound could. Finally, he used the vase to. At this time, Cowl. So Linny proceeded to. Afterward, Linny passed the And
That's
there
not
you
true.
have it.
Does the defendant's side have any...
The key to refuting.
Okay.
According to Linny, he left.
Okay.
Linny went to the room that. Linny did not take part in the underground altercation.
When the countdown started, but he immediately used a vent. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice. The crime scene had already developed. Finally, he...
Oh! See?
Paimon did it! Paimon...
In other words, you believe that he knew.
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowl hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Right.
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! Oh, well, your denial is very strident. Of course I do. If he... You're saying that he wasn't?
What? What did I miss?
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in... This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the...
What? To think you'd use such logic.
See?
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Well, it's not Lynette. Oh, God. Okay.
deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
But he died.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
Which one do I choose? Oh no.
The
So he
deceased's
died.
name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member.
No, okay. So that's not him.
Could there have been a third person? The deceased's name is...
Oh, that is true. But he died.
That can't be.
Oh,
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator...
Oh God.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the No one entered or left the opera house. Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The sound we heard may... The deceased's name is Cow... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
No. Oh, so two of them were. Oh.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at... Lenny was not in the tunnel. No one entered or left the... It would have been tough for... No one entered or left...
Okay, one more.
It would have been tough for both people...
Still wrong?
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you so...
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick is
If only we knew how helpful.
Well, that would be nice, but it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just...
excuse.
Oh no 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 no.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments,
Yes, I can.
we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Wait. Hold on a minute.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave... The sound
Right.
we heard may... The deceased's name is... The vase was not broken.
Yes, okay. Yay, okay, water. What could water do?
Paimon gets... Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanished. If there's a...
How could a person ever be transformed into... Magic tricks are ultimate...
Even so, the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reason. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when...
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more Guards, please step...
Okay, okay. What's the news?
We are still examining the items. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within... The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the Primordial Sea.
The Primordial Sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that the notebook has many entries concerning... One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. As such, we believe that the defense is...
You gotta be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that... Wait just a minute. Could that mean...
You two.
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just
Order! Order!
Ooh.
Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic. Guards, please continue. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
I'm
please
good. I'm
continue
just
speaking.
shocked right now. My brain
Of course.
isn't really.
Thank you, Your Honor.
My brain is working perfectly
If we
fine.
uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
right, like the metal hook. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordials.
Okay, so we found a last clue now.
The deceased's name is Cowell. Now it seems like the hook the water from the primordial sea.
My internet not good. That's fine. That's totally fine. You can watch the VOD totally later. Use what?
Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such,
One more. Okay, okay. Fine.
Lynette was in the magic. I remember there was some.
There we go. Yep.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with... When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower. But he encountered something unexpected in the...
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links to.
Ooh, okay.
Oh dear, what do I do?
Now, it seems like his notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related.
On that note, the guards, I shall now invite him on.
What is it? What is it?
Thank you, Your Honor. And we found an identical.
What?
That can't be.
Does this not, my dear sit?
No, not again.
Vinny did not need, having made modifications that upon his return, and ultimately, he not now, as much as I.
No, no,
Am
no,
I
this is not
right?
true.
We've used up all the. Is this the end of?
No, this is not the end of it. No?
Oh no! Seems using the...
I think we've all. I believe this is indeed the.
No.
Now then, my good. Excuse me, everyone.
Miss, I must ask.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I'll show you an amazing trick. What?
No offense, miss, but
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirect. Once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show,
I understand.
And voila.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry for the.
Wait, isn't that.
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, I was hiding outside this room. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed. Where should I begin?
what? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller. That's how I make a living.
Oh,
I steal
she
stuff here
is
and
the
there.
thief.
And I'd never
She
been
was
caught
the
before.
thief.
But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! No wonder you look familiar! So you were the thief! Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
Oh.
He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it?
See, so I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the...
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now.
This time, we need to.
Okay, so you won. Wait a second. I'm clueless right now. Okay.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Okay. Right.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lily-Ann and Cowell. Lily-Ann was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Oh, okay.
And it's instant. Having been selected out of the blue, her panic only intense. Hearing the commotion, he did not know that Lily-Ann was now mistakenly believed. The two broke the flower with no way of escape.
Oh God! Finally. Oh.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped.
At this point, all the events.
Ah, so bravo!
Ooh, okay.
Now then, Lady Farina. Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may...
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments.
Yay, we won! We won!
Defeat. But
wow! Look at that!
If there are no objections, then as the chief, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure to cover up any evidence while committing the deed. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, and thus, realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lily-Ann. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious. Lily-Ann, according to her own statements, then changed. As for Linny, from this reconstruction... While there is much in Linny and Lily-Ann, this case at least can be handed over to the oratories.
Okay, the oratory. Is it true? Is it fact?
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Okay.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think, how did you find the water from the primordial sea in Lynn?
right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Oof.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
Higher
Now
up?
that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise.
Yes, our boss discovered that the water can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent
Oh!
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Linny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even, I guess, I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because that was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth?
That's right. And since back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left to survive. I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. I took my sister through several streets until we found. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular. Before long, an aristocrat came to me.
So you went from...
That was how we felt at first too. But I gradually discovered that while he would constantly take me.
That doesn't seem too bad.
After one particular performance, I waited a long time after the answer he gave me was...
Oh no.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. I managed to ferret out the location. All I saw was...
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several... the Knave... might
The
have seen
Knave.
something in me,
So
and
that's,
she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you. For your interests, I was hesitant to trust, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Sarita to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed... All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We want to us orphans, the only connection we have...
So, from small deeds like
It's alright. I just hope you can understand that even if you should need anything at all in the future...
Alrighty, that's fine.
Bye, Linny!
Not my brain. Are we gonna meet Arlecchino now?
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting... Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you and given that there's new...
Ah, I see. Well, sorry.
Don't say that.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. was like having new waters flowing in. Wait.
Huh?
Well, I'd just like to have. Anyway, it would just be a meal. So
You don't have to twist pylons on.
oh, wonderful.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Okay. Okay. First act finished. So, I am. I probably have to go right now, but this is really fun. I would also
do you
stream
want to
tomorrow
go
if
next?
possible. So I would
you'd
keep
like to
working
see
on
new
this,
ways
the
towards
main
us,
Archon quest
I have a
today,
few
tomorrow probably,
references.
because I still have to do something else. So thank you so much for all to watch, and it's amazing. I'm currently loving Fontaine right now, and it's amazing right now, and I love it. So thank you so much for all for
where are
watching, and I
those who
hope to see you
share
all tomorrow probably. Yay! Thank you. Bye.